If we don't understand ourselves, the role we have played, intentionally, unintentionally, real or imagined, it doesn't matter, until we understand that we actually hold the greatest responsibility for our unhappiness, then we can't move forward. So first we reach an understanding like, wow, and that's what I mean when I said, if you really want to be well, you'll be ready to face your own responsibilities in this. And we're not looking for blame or judgment or condemnation, quite the opposite. Again, we're looking for understanding, because with understanding, then there is an openness, and that openness is far greater inclined to receive God's forgiveness. Secondly, our body has a greater inclination to accept the healing that will follow once we begin changing those things that we're responsible for creating in our lives, and we're responsible too for creating unhappiness and unrest in our important relationships. There is hope and healing in all of that. But first, we need to look to ourselves and be willing to walk that journey that I'm here to tell you, and I promise you, if you do that, and you hold yourself first accountable for how you're choosing to respond and react to those things that happened, we can change the perceptions of ourselves. Because those things that happen to us is not who we are. Who we are is what we choose to take from those experiences. Who we want to become in spite of those experiences. Because we know, we all know, all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to His purpose. And I believe God's essential purpose in our life is that we serve Him and we bring Him the glory. You look at the first and second commandment. Is that not our purpose? To love God first and foremost with all of our hearts, our minds, our soul, and to love thy neighbor as thyself? Well, we're not going to love our neighbor or anyone else until we truly love through understanding who God made us to be. That's the beginning. And in that is the hope and healing God promises us all. Because He does have a purpose. He wants us to live a life that will bring Him the glory.